So example 4, comparing data using the box and whisker plot. So we have points. The points scored per game by a professional rugby team for 2008 and 2009 football seasons are shown. So we need to draw a box and whisker plot for each set of data, and then we need to compare. So just to recap, this is our box plot. So we're going to be looking to have our minimum value, and then we will have our box, and this is going to be 50% of our data. Now if it is longer here, so that means that 50% of the data is here, and then the other 50% of the data is here. This is going to be negatively skewed. Now if we have our, so this is our maximum, so if we have our minimum value here and then our box, so our median, so the 50% is here, and then we have a larger part for the rest of the data here. So then this is going to be to the right, then this is positively skewed. And if it is equal, then we'll say it is symmetric. So let's have a look at this data. We're going to go over to Desmos. Okay, so we're going to put in our data set. So we got 2008 and 2009. So we're going to give it a variable in square brackets. So we need to separate everything with a comma. So 7, and we have comma 51, comma 24, comma 17, comma 35, comma 27, comma 33, comma 28, comma 30, comma 27, comma 21, comma 24, comma 30, comma 14, comma 20. Now 15 elements. To check, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, which means I'm missing something. So I just need to double check on my data. So I'm just going to go back and check. So I have 7, 51, 24, 17. No, I'm missing 27. So here I had 27. So 17, 35, 27, 33, 28, 30, 27, 21, and then 24, 30, 22. So 16 elements. So B, this is for 2009. So I'm going to put in my values. So I have 20, comma 9, so 3, 10, 6, 14, 3, 10, 3, 37, 7, 21, 13, 41, 20, and 23. So I've got 16 in my list. So I've got my A and my B. So now I'm going to go to my function, to dist, and I'm going to go on my box plot. So it asks me for my data set. So the first one I want is A. So I'm going to put in A. Now it's showing over here. So I can change. So if I go into settings, which is just off my page, I can put in the values. So I don't know at the moment my smallest value. So what I could do is type in min of A, and it's 7. So I'm going to put in my maximum value of A, and this is going to tell me it's 51. So I'm going to have a look at changing my settings to 5. So I'm going to change this to 5, and then I'm going to change my maximum value. Let's go to 55, so we can fit this on our screen. So the next thing we need to do now is our box plot B. So our box plot, and we want B. So again, this here. So I'm just going to take the green off a second. So we should also exclude our outliers. Take that off. We don't want to exclude them. So we have, let's try our minimum value. Minimum for B is 3. So we do want it to go to 3. So I'm going to change the setting. So I'm going to change this to, let's change it to 2. So we can get it on. And our maximum for B, so is 41. So we've got a setting already at 55. So that should be okay. So they should both fit on. So let's have a look what we have. So this is our red, and this is our green. So we can see, let's move this out of the way. So this is our 2 box plots. So the minimum value that we have on the red, we can see that this is at 3. And the minimum value for the green is at 6. So we have a maximum value on our red here, which is at 41. And then we have a maximum on our green at 51. So we're going to look at the different types of data. So let's just do that. Okay, so our green here, this is in 2008. And our red here is in 2009. So if we can compare the different values that we have here, so let's actually make them the same size. Okay, so we can see them roughly the same size on the 10. So comparing them, so if we look at the whiskers, the arms, so the difference, so here the values, so we have the median, so this is the minimum value, we have the median here and the median here. So the average value in 2008 was higher than in 2009. In 2008, the points that they scored, so the maximum was 50, so 51. So they scored higher points in 2008. The lowest score, again, was in 2009, so they scored lower. So the data between the quartile, they averaged between 21 and 30 in 2008, and their scoring was actually, the average was less. And if we look at the distribution of our box plots, so in 2008, so we can see that our median is at 27, and so from 7 to 27, so we can say that this is negatively skewed. And then the 2009, because it's actually positive, so it's longer here. So this is positively skewed.